JWB, peace, healing, shame. It is October the 11th here in Thailand. Um, let's talk. Let's talk. I hope you are all doing well. I usually just get right into it and I just start talking about stuff, but I hope you're all doing well. I know there are people watching these videos, and I hope I've been a positive influence in your life. I hope I have not been too negative. I don't want to spread hate. I don't want to spread animosity or just quarreling, bickering, and just bullshit ideas. I really want to try to help people. I really want to try to dig down in and help others with what they're going through. Maybe you can relate to some of the things I posted here. Um, I say a lot. Yeah, I know. Briefly, just to mention the teeth. I'll try to do a video about changing out tomorrow. It'll probably be the day after. So just to briefly mention, I'm on the last full day of trait 8. And if you look at my earlier videos, go back and watch a video from last year, okay? And look at the difference. These teeth are really different. The only thing that I'm concerned about still is that loose tooth right there. That's probably going to bother me until this process, until I get my retainer, and and this tooth tightens up. Until then, I'm probably always going to be a little worried about it, and it may always be loose like that. So anyway, that's what's going on with Invisalign. I'll try to get you more. I know some of you like that Invisalign, those Invisalign videos. I'll try to get one of those up after I switch out to Tray 9, talk more about it. As far as yesterday, I posted a video where I retaliated against my accusers, against the oppressors, the bullies who tried to, poke fun at me for the way I was shooting that pistol over my forearm like that. So I hit them hard in that video. But after that happened, I wanted to act out. I wanted to chug coffee. I wanted to go get a vape and a cigarette and get some nicotine hits. I wanted to check out because I didn't want to feel what I was feeling. There was anger there, but really there was fear and there was sadness. There was pain, hurt. I felt hurt by their comments. Felt they were like older brothers or something, or basically bullies. I'd been bullied in school, and I will jump right in and I will attack a bully. Immediately I would just take them down. Not afraid anymore of fighting back, of physically fight them. Somebody's going to lose, maybe both of us, and so that's where that reaction comes from. But as an addict, and I am an addict through and through, I had a desire to check out. And all of that, the caffeine, the nicotine, the sex, the rage, the codependence, or whatever it is, alcohol, any of those ways to check out is just an attempt to not feel my feelings and to not process the grief. My protectors are so strong inside that they know if they can get my parts to get distracted with a substance or a YouTube or whatever it might be, sex or codependence or busyholism, doing things, working, um, addiction to people, reaching out to others, meetings. They can get me to be distracted, those parts get distracted, then we don't process the grief. There's a lot of frozen grief, stuck grief down in here that's been pushed down. And any time as an addict that your addict part, your protectors, firefighters, managers, whatever, are trying to get you to use something so you don't have to feel the grief, sit with the pain, sit with the feelings, and let it be processed. I talked about this last year in a video, but it's coming up again. because this is where we win or lose. This is where we either give in and we chug coffee and we're drinking for effect, or we grab a vape and we're puff, 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 and we get nicotine sick, dope sick, chasing that 10-second nicotine buzz the whole day until we fucking can't move. We're so sick from nicotine. And then we don't feel. We don't cry. We don't grieve the loss. What's been going on for me? I still need to grieve the loss of dad, my stepfather, Don. He just passed away 2.5 years ago, coming up on 3 years in January. Um, it just feels like a lifetime, and then again, it feels like yesterday. When I was out the house, out at my mom's, I was processing a lot of things. A lot of good inner child work was occurring. And then I left, and now I'm in this environment, and everything's gotten put on pause, delayed, hiatus, pushed down. Because I need to be in that physical environment to process the grief, to move the stuck grief out, and to continue my healing process. I've got to be there. So it's tricky because, for me, I can't process, I can't heal properly in an environment like this. I'm at a hotel, I'm in Asia, I'm 6,000 miles from home. It doesn't work. I've tried it. I can't make the same breakthroughs to the same at the same intensity level, the same level of breakthrough. I cannot have in Asia. I need to be back there in that environment to really experience that healing head on. Complete exposure therapy is what it is. And that stuck grief, it moves out. It's painful. It hurts like hell, but it does actually move out. So I encourage you to ask yourself when you're about to pick up the vape or chug coffee or knock back a six pack or a bottle of bourbon or go fuck a hooker or cheat on your girlfriend, whatever you're doing. I'm asking you to really challenge that and look at what grief you're not dealing with. Look at what tears need to come out and take the time to emote. Take the time, sit by yourself and ask your higher power or whatever you believe in to just help that push out, and just sit there until maybe you just cry a little and then the faucet will, plug up again and turn off. If you're a man, if you're a guys watching this, I know it's tough to cry. For the women out there, it's a little easier for you, some of you. But for guys like us, it's going to take more time. But don't be afraid of the tears. Focus. That's a proper use of the will. That's a proper use of the will. Try to make a concerted effort to cry. Get it out. Process your grief. Move that frozen, stuck grief out of there. You're going to feel better. Because let me tell you, you can feel, I can. When I start to cry and I stop and it gets repressed again, I feel physically nauseous. I feel nauseous. I feel sick when that gets pushed back down inside. So I can tell that's unhealthy for me. So cry and try to keep crying. Find a safe place to do it. Maybe you'll do car therapy like I do, and I scream and I cry on the interstate, driving down the interstate. Nobody's around. Perfect place to process the anger and the grief and the loss and just let the tears flow like a damn river. That's really all I have. I wasn't sure what to get into today, but I'm just talking about processing your loss, grieving your loss. That's what this could be. Grieve your loss, let the tears come out, and do it. Okay? And until next time, peace and all the best. Bye.